partnerships in Formula One history might be making a comeback so shocking it could blow the 2025 season to smithereens. Yeah, you heard me right. A reunion so outrageous, so perfectly absurd. It feels like the F1 gods decided to throw us a plot twist just to keep things spicy. We're talking about Lewis Hamilton and Angela Cullen, the iconic duo that defined an era of domination, broke records, and made us all believe in the power of two. But wait, before you start hyperventilating, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around because this rabbit hole goes deep, and every nugget of info could change how we see the sport forever. Ready? Let's dive into the madness. January 7th, Hamilton's 40th birthday. The man posts an innocent Instagram story of himself standing on a snowy mountain, looking like he's auditioning for a James Bond reboot. The caption, "Another trip around the sun. Grateful for all the love. Working hard. Talk soon." Sounds chill, right? Wrong. That working hard bit? F1 fans took it like it was the Da Vinci Code, dissecting it for clues. Meanwhile, Angela Cullen, Hamilton's former physiotherapist, motivational guru, and all-around badass, posts her own Instagram photo the same day. She's skiing, living her best life. But there it is. In the background, unmistakable, a red flag with Hamilton's iconic number 44. Coincidence? Phut. Please. F1 fans would rather believe aliens designed the RB19 than buy into coincidences. This was a breadcrumb trail so obvious it might as well have been glowing neon with a giant arrow screaming, "Pay attention." Now, why is this potential reunion making everyone lose their damn minds? Let's rewind to the glory days. Angela Cullen wasn't just a physio. She was the secret sauce, the unsung hero, the person who turned Hamilton from an F1 driver into a record-smashing demigod. From 2016 to 2023, she was there for every pole position, every victory, every triumphant shoey. Okay, maybe not the shoey part, but you get it. She wasn't handing out water bottles and yoga mats. She was the glue holding the whole operation together. Hamilton himself once said, "She's been one of the best things to happen in my life. She makes my weekends peaceful and lifts me every day." I mean, who even talks about their physio like that? Sounds like soulmate-level teamwork to me. And then, 2023 happened. The dream team split. What followed were 2 winless seasons for Hamilton. Coincidence? Highly doubtful. Without Angela, Hamilton seemed like Thor with no hammer. Sure, he's still a god. But how's he supposed to wreck the competition when his magic weapon is missing? Now fast forward to 2025, and things are getting spicy. Hamilton, ever the rebel, has pulled a move straight out of an F1 soap opera and joined Ferrari. Yet, the man who's been synonymous with Mercedes for over a decade has traded silver for scarlet. This is only the second team change of his career, and is doing it at 40, a time when most drivers are thinking about golf, not rewriting history books. Ferrari in 2025 isn't just any team, though. Under the wizardry of Loic's era, they've built Project 677, a car that's being hyped as the second coming of the F2004. Revolutionary aero, upgraded power units, and, wait for it, actual reliability. Because let's be real, Ferrari's reliability lately has been shakier than a drunk on a unicycle. This car could finally end their championship drought, but here's the kicker. Taming the Ferrari beast isn't a solo job. Enter Angela Cullen. Imagine it. Hamilton stepping into uncharted waters, leaving the comfort of Mercedes for Ferrari's fiery cauldron. And who better to have by his side than the person who knows him better than he probably knows himself? Fans are already convinced the Instagram posts were cryptic hints. Were they skiing together? Was this their way of saying, "Guess who's back? Back again?" Theories are flying faster than Verstappen on a hot lap, and the F1 world is collectively losing its mind. But let's talk about why this matters. Cullen isn't just a physio. She's the Yoda to Hamilton's Skywalker, the peanut butter to his jelly, the duct tape that keeps everything from falling apart. Her ability to keep him physically invincible and mentally unshakable turned her into an F1 legend in her own right. With Ferrari's pressure cooker environment and sky-high expectations, Cullen could be the secret weapon Hamilton needs to thrive. And those Instagram posts? They're basically the F1 equivalent of a Marvel end credit scene. just enough to drive us all nuts without giving the full story. If Cullen rejoins Hamilton's inner circle, it's not just a warm and fuzzy reunion, it's a game changer. We're talking about the potential to reignite the chemistry that delivered 4 consecutive world titles and turned Hamilton into a one-man wrecking crew. Imagine Cullen's Zen master vibes balancing Ferrari's chaotic energy. Imagine her creating a bubble of calm in the Ferrari storm, keeping Hamilton focused while everyone else loses their heads. It's not just Hamilton who'd benefit, either. Ferrari as a team desperately needs a stabilizing force, someone to keep the engineers, strategists, and mechanics pulling in the same direction. Let's face it, Ferrari hasn't exactly been a model of organizational harmony lately. Cullen's no-nonsense attitude and infectious positivity could be the glue that holds it all together. Picture this, Hamilton and Cullen, back together, tackling Ferrari's ambitious Project 677 with laser focus. Hamilton's relentless pursuit of perfection combined with Cullen's knack for making him unshakable. What could go wrong? Well, aside from everything, because, Ferrari. But seriously, this pairing has the potential to be explosive in the best possible way. And let's not forget, Ferrari isn't just competing for wins, they're competing for redemption. They haven't won a championship since 2007, and their fans are more restless than a Red Bull car on lap 55 of a tire gamble. Cullen's return wouldn't just be about helping Hamilton, it'd be about giving Ferrari the stability they've been missing for years. So, what's the takeaway here? If Cullen makes a grand return, this isn't just nostalgia for the good old days. This is about rewriting the future of Formula One. It's about Hamilton, at 40, showing the world is not done yet. It's about Ferrari proving they can still be the powerhouse they once were. And it's about Cullen reminding everyone why she's one of the most iconic figures behind the scenes in F1. But wait, we're just scratching the surface here, because if you think the Hamilton-Cullen reunion speculation is juicy, imagine what this means for the whole damn paddock. Picture the scene. It's pre-season testing in Fiorano. The Ferrari pit crew is buzzing around Project 677 like worker bees on a sugar high. And then boom, Angela Cullen walks into the garage like she owns the place. The cameras zoom in, the internet breaks, and suddenly every F1 strategist from Red Bull to Haas is panicking, wondering if this is the secret sauce Ferrari needed to finally dethrone the reigning champions. Let's talk about what that would do to the grid dynamics. Red Bull, sweating bullets. Verstappen might be unbeatable in a car Adrian Newey scribbled on a napkin, but even he has to wonder if Ferrari's newfound stability, thanks to the Cullen-Hamilton combo, is about to ruin his cruise control era. And Mercedes? Oh, the irony. The team that defined Hamilton's career now watching him try to recreate his magic with their arch-rivals. Toto Wolff would probably have steam coming out of his ears, mumbling something about loyalty and how Ferrari's chaos is unsustainable, but deep down, he'd know, this could get serious. And then there's the psychological warfare. Angela Cullen isn't just about stretching hamstrings and perfecting hydration schedules. She's a goddamn vibe curator. Imagine her walking past Red Bull's pit wall, calm as a monk, while Horner secretly panics, thinking, what do they know that we don't? Meanwhile, at Mercedes, George Russell might be questioning his entire life trajectory, realizing that maybe Hamilton didn't just need a good car, he needed her. The mental games would be off the charts. Now, let's dive back into Ferrari. Adding Cullen to the mix wouldn't just give Hamilton a familiar face, it would bring an entirely new energy to Maranello. Look, Ferrari's been a soap opera for years. They've got the drama, the flair, the fans chanting Forza Ferrari, even when their car's exploding into flames, figuratively, mostly. But they haven't had stability. Not real, consistent, championship-winning stability. Cullen could be the missing puzzle piece that finally balances Ferrari's raw passion with the cool-headed precision they've desperately needed. Because let's be honest, Ferrari's pressure isn't like anywhere else. Mercedes has its corporate stoicism, Red Bull has its flexing arrogance, but Ferrari's a whole different beast. It's not just a team, it's a religion. Every pit stop, every strategy call, every lap. It's all scrutinized like it's the Sistine Chapel of motorsport. Cullen's job wouldn't just be keeping Hamilton in peak physical and mental shape. It'd be helping him navigate that unrelenting spotlight without losing his edge. And Hamilton? Oh, he'd thrive. Picture it, A rejuvenated Lewis Hamilton, no longer burdened by the ghosts of Mercedes' porpoising disasters, instead fueled by the fire of proving everyone wrong. At 40 years old, he's not slowing down, he's turning the dial up to 11. Cullen's influence would bring back that unstoppable energy, the vibe that made him untouchable in the mid-2010s. Ferrari's Project 677 might be a beast on paper, but Hamilton would make it raw on the track. Of course, this wouldn't just be a two-person show. Cullen would also become a vital part of Ferrari's broader operation. Engineers, strategists, and mechanics alike would feed off her energy. And let's face it, Ferrari needs someone who can light a fire under their collective arses. Cullen isn't just a cheerleader, she's a motivator, a problem solver, and, let's be real, probably the only person on Earth who can keep Hamilton calm when a strategy call inevitably goes sideways. And then there's the big picture. This isn't just about 2025. This is about Ferrari staking their claim on the future. With the 2026 regulation changes looming, the prancing horse isn't just looking to compete, they're looking to dominate. Cullen's return, coupled with Hamilton's leadership and Loic Serra's technical genius, could set the stage for a new Ferrari dynasty. Imagine it, Ferrari not just winning races, but owning the grid, reclaiming the throne they haven't sat on since Kimi Raikkonen's 2007 triumph. But here's the kicker, this isn't just about wins and championships. It's about legacy. For Hamilton, for Cullen, and for Ferrari. This is a chance to rewrite the narrative, to prove that even at 40, Hamilton isn't just a relic of the past, he's the man shaping the future. For Cullen, it's a shot at being part of something even bigger than their previous success. And for Ferrari, it's the ultimate redemption arc, a chance to remind the world why they're the most iconic team in motorsport history. So, where does this leave us? With a 2025 season that's shaping up to be a cinematic masterpiece of speed, drama, and pure adrenaline. Whether Cullen's return is official or just a dream for now, one thing's certain, the buzz alone is enough to send shockwaves through the paddock. And if it happens, oh, you better believe the entire F1 world will be on edge, watching every lap, every move, and every Instagram post for clues. So, what do you think? Is Angela Cullen the missing link Ferrari needs to unleash Hamilton's full potential? Will this partnership resurrect the dream team and finally bring Ferrari back to the top? Drop your wildest theories in the comments, smash that subscribe button, and strap in, because the 2025 season is revving up to be one hell of a ride. And hey, if Cullen really does make her comeback, get ready for some of the most iconic F1